Hi there, this is a short demo how we can do capacity planning with MRP planned orders. So I'm logged into S/4HANA Public Cloud. I'm going to firstly go and run MRP for a particular product. And if I just go into my planning option here and go into schedule MRP runs, I've got one already created here. Let's review one of the ones I've already created and just rerun it. So I'll just click on copy. And we'll call this version 3. And if we go through the steps, we'll start this immediately. It's a single run. Step 3, it's for plant 1710, and I'm just looking at this particular product, this MZFGR10 bike. We can plan its components as well. We'll do a full regen, and the option to calculate the capacity requirements for an MRP planned order is lead time scheduling and capacity planning. So when you go into this option here, you've got the basic dates, but if you choose this option for lead time scheduling and capacity planning, you'll get a capacity load on the pacemaker work center. Let's select that, and I'm going to say adapt to planning and click on schedule. It's currently in process. Let's just wait till it's finished running, and it's finished already. So now let's go and look at the planned orders and the capacity that's been created. So if I just go into check material coverages for MZ-FG-R10 for plant 1710, we've got two actual live production orders, and we've got a planned order here for 500. Okay, so let's go and look at the capacity requirements on the work center for this particular product. And I've got a routing already set up with a pacemaker work center allocated against the material master for the process version for this particular product or production version. So now if I now go into my capacity planning option into manage work center capacity, and we're just going to look up assembly R10, which is the work center that I've got the constraint on. You can see the utilization there, and we can see here that we've got an overload of capacity. If I click on that one and view the operations, we can see we've got part of that is the planned order for MRP plus a production order as well, creating this load. And we see it's not dispatched from a scheduling perspective. So let's see what we can do to optimize the planned order delivery dates based on the capacity constraint. Let's come out of here and we'll go to the capacity scheduling board. And if we look at the work center for the R10, you can see the three planned orders created. Those two are production orders. This is the planned order itself, 7359 for the 500 pieces. So of course they're overloaded at the moment because they're overlapped. So let's select that work center, click on schedule production. There's our three orders. Let's select them all. And we're interested in rescheduling this planned order. If we look at the strategy, we've got backwards or forwards, and we can do sequence-based or bucket-based. So let's just go sequence-based, finite capacity planning. So we're going to do finite. You can do the one insert operations as well, just a slightly different strategy. Let's do find a slot, and let's go backwards, or we can make it forwards, makes a difference. And click on OK. And then click on dispatch to actually run the scheduling. And it should have moved the dates for us. I click on save now. And go back to my planned requirements for my work center, and we can see the schedule, and now it's been moved accordingly, so there's no overlap. And if I were then to go and look at my planned orders that was moved, so let's go back into actually the capacity constraint first, just going to have a look at it and see that it's been optimized. Go to work center R10. And you can see on the details here that we've got no overloads. We've gone up to 100%. We've got some work that's been done a little bit earlier and a bit later. And if I look at the planned orders that have been optimized based around that, let's go back into planning and go into check material coverages, call up my MZ-FG-R10, and we see now that the planned order has been moved to the 7th of May. I think it was the 8th of May before, so it's moved a bit earlier because it went backwards. But if I'd done forward scheduling, it would have probably moved to the 9th of May. So now that the MRP planned order has been rescheduled based around the capacity constraint.